All right, so this video is gonna go over stuff that's happening in 2.0, 2.1, and 2.2 without leaks. It's actually pretty hard to do. But we're going over future patches that are coming out in Genshin Impact and talking about those things. And we're gonna give you as much information as possible for the future that Mihoyo has given through a little bit of kernel information that there hasn't been in a lot of the mainstream for YouTube. And we're gonna give you a lot of insight on what you can expect going forward for Anniversary 2.1 and what you can expect in 2.0. And if you should summon for Ayaka Yoimiya. Again, only legit information is being used in this video and theories based upon that legit information, nothing else. Let's jump into it. We're going to talk about 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, and if you should summon or not. We're going to be going over the characters Ayaka Yoimiya. We're going to talk about Kazuha because he actually plays into a big part of this. We're also going to talk about Ball, which was teased in the trailer, and we are going to be talking about characters going to be coming in 2.1 as well, so that you can have a good idea of what to expect, because there is something that you definitely missed. I didn't even catch it till just now. So yesterday we got the trailer for Inazuma. It's looking amazing. There are a lot of new characters for Yoimiya, Ayaka, and Sayu. So the next two banners are going to be very, very cool, and I think you guys will be very excited for them. Ayaka is going to be an insane cryo DPS, so I am very excited to see Ayaka coming to the game. A lot of people are excited as well to see her. And Yoimiya is going to be a good pyro DPS. We also have the new Electro Archon, which we're going to be talking about, which is Ball, and the new Electro characters in the account, and a bunch of new characters that were teased. We also have the new, as you can see, Electro Traveler going to be coming as well in 2.0. There have been teased for Electroculus and a bunch of other things going to be throughout the mix. So just know that there are two new Electro characters that you have to be aware of that you definitely kind of sidestepped because of all the Ayaka and Yoimiya hype. So because the Electro characters that are going to be coming out are going to be very powerful, which are going to be Ball, which is noted to be the Electro Archon in Genshin Impact, and the Electro Traveler, which is hopefully the saving grace of free-to-play. We all hope he's good, right? But if you haven't seen it, a couple days ago I put out a video called "Should You Summon If You Should Summon for Kazuha If You Have This Character." It goes over details on Kaching and talking about why, if you have Kaching, that this is a must-summon banner, and exactly how Kazuha kind of plays into Kaching, and talking about Electro characters specifically. I've also tested this with characters like Beidou and Lisa, and it does work similarly. So if you haven't checked out this video, link to this video in the description below, so give you an idea of what to expect for that. So for Ayaka, I wanted to mention something specifically. People are talking very, very heavily about how sick Ayaka is, and they want to talk about, I want to summon for Ayaka because I need a good cryo DPS, but they're not sure when Ganyu is going to arrive. Now, noted in Genshin Impact, there is going to be something called the Moon Chase Festival. Now, we know this because I actually put out a video back in March with theories and stuff like that regarding the Moon Chase Festival, because I thought it was going to happen in like 1.7, which is actually now 2.0 because it doesn't exist. They talked about something here, as you can see here, called the Moon Chase Festival in Leeway. The other thing, the festivals or events were the Ludai Paston, which is happening right now in 1.6, the Wind Plume Festival, which happened back in 1.4, and the Lantern Ride Festival, which happened back in 1.3. The Moon Chase Festival is the next thing that's going to be coming up, which is going to be coming sometime in September, most likely, which will be for 2.1 or 2.2, because that was the last thing they had mentioned for festivals. If the Moon Chase Festival comes out in 2.1, that is most likely going to happen with a rerun character, most likely going to be either Ganyu or Albedo, as they are next up on the list. It has been rumored around that Ganyu is the next character that will be coming out for the 2.1 banner, so just know that if you are thinking about summoning for Ayaka, there might be another character that comes in the following patch that is a sizable cryo DPS that comes in the Moon Chase Festival in 2.1. And if you are going to be summoning for Ganyu, then of course you will not need Ayaka as your cryo DPS character, so that you have back-to-back cryo DPS characters and multiple patches, so you will have options there. I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure, but it is the next logical progression step. Also, in 2.1, there is most likely going to be the anniversary event. If you don't know what that is, I made a video about 3 weeks ago about the bait before the anniversary. It goes over different gacha tactic systems, goes over exactly what you can expect in the gacha industry, and that Mihoyo kind of has like an idea about what the what the actual idea of Anniversary is, and they know exactly how to utilize it because they do it in Honkai Impact. But if you want to know more about this, of course, link to this video in the description below. This goes over details and what you can expect for the next few months in the game and how Anniversary kind of plays into things. So we're 5 minutes into this video I'm recording, and I still have not talked about Ayaka or Yoimiya. And the reason I haven't talked about them yet is because I wanted to talk more about what's coming in 2.0 and 2.1. And because we have Kazuha, who is going to be the best Electro support, many people are going to be saving for the next Archon. Now, the Archons in the game for Venti and Zhongli have been staples in the game and extremely powerful characters. Where if you are going to be maining an Electro character or the Electro Traveler, Kazuha is going to be an extremely big pickup, whereas Ayaka is a character that you may not need because you might be able to summon for Ganyu in the following patches if you wanted to summon for her there, or you could save for the Anniversary, which may happen next patch. We'll see. Now, we don't know if Ball will come in 2.1, 2.2, or much later, but it is the Anniversary, so the thought process is potentially there, but we don't know what other characters can be coming. They did tease a lot of other characters in the most recent banner, but it seems likely that they're going to put out a very powerful character or a very cool character on the Anniversary that people are going to be very excited for. Ganyu is a very obvious choice because Ganyu is, of course, one of the best cryo DPS characters in the entire game, or if not the best cryo DPS character in the game actually right now, and may actually be better than Ayaka. So if you are looking to pull on the Ganyu banner, might be good to save till next banner. She's also a higher value character in general to Ayaka, not because of waifu level or anything like that, just solely because she has a ranged DPS. And if you are going to be playing a character that uses a bow, you can see from the most recent Oceanid event how annoying the fucking birds are. Oh my god, I hate them. Also, you can't do any damage with Ayaka, just like most of the characters in the game, if you can't hit them. And most of the fights in the Genshin Impact have been Ganyu checks anyways, so it might be a good choice to build Ganyu. So now let's talk finally about Ayaka and Yoimiya. All right, so Ayaka was looking really fresh in the 2.0 live stream, and she looks amazing as far as animation sets go. Her overall ability sets look very basic and easy to use for elemental skill and elemental burst, as well as having a dodge ability that's supposed to be a reworked, potentially Mona dodge, so hopefully it's gonna be really good. And Yoimiya as a character also looks like a really cute character with a lot of cool animations and firework displays, so she looks very flashy and fun and much cooler in general than a lot of other characters that come out in Genshin. So I'm very excited to play Yoimiya. She looks really fun, and the fireworks look cool as shit. And looks like her mechanics are going to be very interesting to play with. Sayu as well looks like a great character as well, just for fun experiences. But again, I don't know if she's going to be a good character per se. But now between these characters, again, I'm not sure if you're going to need them because you may have replacements already. Now, if you look at a character box in Genshin Impact, for every single character that's available, every single player in Genshin Impact is going to have access at some point within the first 4 or 5 months of the game to Changyoung, Kaya, and Rosaria. There have been banners released multiple times, and you have access to these characters, so you can, of course, get these characters if you're free to play much easier than you can a 5-star character because of how accessible they are just as 4 stars. So these 3 characters are actually staple characters in Abyss and actually do very, very well. I actually have a Triple Crown Kaya on my other account. My Rosaria is already decked out pretty heavily, and I do love her a lot. She's one of my favorite characters to play. And Changyoung I find to be one of the best cryo characters in Genshin Impact just overall. And every other 4-star for that has been a staple from free-to-play for using Diona potentially. So all the other cryo characters besides the worst cryo character in the game, which is like the worst character in the game, which hopefully gets a buff soon. You may not need Ayaka as a cryo character, but if you do want her because you've been waiting for since she came out because you like that you want a samurai waifu, no one's going to stop you. Have a great time. I'm just letting you know that you might be able to get Ganyu sometime soon. All right, and as for Yoimiya, Hu Tao, Diluc, Klee, all god tier characters for on-field DPS, but for off-field, this is the way. Yoimiya is going to be an on-field character, which is going to have to compete with Hu Tao, Klee, and Diluc, which are all the best pyro characters. So if she doesn't do anything off-field, we don't have another off-field character. But if you don't have Hu Tao, Klee, or Diluc, sure, you should probably summon, because Yanfei, it's going to be way better than Yanfei at any constellation. It's not even close, because Yanfei at any constellation is worse than Zhengling in any constellation, and that's just really sad. And of course, there's Bennett, who's the 6-star character for Pyro, which is way better. So unfortunately, the newest Pyro character does not light up to the older Pyro characters, even though she's cute. And I'm really sad she's not good. But Yoimiya is a ranged DPS character, just like Yanfei, but good. So there's that, because there is no other ranged DPS pyro character besides Klee, and Klee kind of sucks as far as ranged goes. I love Klee, by the way, C6. So don't think I don't like Klee. And I'd say that if you were looking for a ranged DPS pyro, this character is dog shit in comparison to probably Yoimiya. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that if it's going to be on the same level as these three, it's going to be a lot better. And then, of course, there's... Moving on. So Yoimiya looks like the character to summon for if you're missing a pyro DPS. Sounds great. But of course, Electro meta may be coming soon. I'm kind of curious to see if it does come. But if you are going to be building for Electro DPS, don't cry to me when you don't have Kazuha. And then regarding Sayu, I don't even know what she does except for a roly-poly attack. So I can't really give you any information on summoning for Sayu specifically, because they really didn't give any of the information out, and you can't really, unless I use leaks, I can't really give you any information. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do for this video here. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.